KATC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
It was a cloudy and dreary day, but we did stay dry across Acadiana, as it has been fairly dry the last several weeks. But it does look like heading into tomorrow and throughout the upcoming work week, it does look like more rain patterns will be returning to Acadiana, but it doesn't look like the rain is going to be overly that heavy, so I'm not expecting any flooding concerns. Taking a look outside on the satellite and radar imagery, we can see all those clouds that we've been dealing with throughout the day. Your high, the mid-level clouds working in from the west and from the south as we have a stationary front pretty much draped right over top Acadiana. We did have some light showers move through northern portions of the state where they are seeing some cooler temperatures in the 40s. So it's a cold rain this afternoon across those portions, now moving into Mississippi. We're going to remain locked in with the clouds and with a southerly flow. It does look like fog will be an issue later on today. But temperatures were kind of a big story today. We started off in the 70s. The front came through to the south, dropping us into the 60s, then lifted back up to the north a little bit as Lafayette got back into the lower 70s this afternoon. Lots of 70s down towards New Orleans, and that's where they're still hanging on to some of the 70s as we push into the evening. We've cooled off a little bit back to 66 here in Lafayette, but you can see 50s Highway 190 on northward up to Alexandria, and then just to the north of Alexandria, they're in the 40s. So we got spring down here in New Orleans while we got winter moving in across northern portions of the state. The stationary front, pretty much located just to the north of us, should lift all the way up to the north. So I think all of us get back to mild conditions through the rest of this evening thanks to that southerly flow. But that is going to help to push the fog onshore through the rest of this evening. So you can see visibility is dropping quite a bit through the overnight and into tomorrow morning, down to about a half mile in many locations. Dense fog advisory has been issued for our coastal communities. That's where I do expect it to get down less than a quarter of a mile by tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind if you have some early plans tomorrow morning, as fog will be around, but it should burn off pretty quickly. So fog developing through the overnight, but we're watching a couple cold fronts that'll be heading our way for our Sunday. The first one is going to be more of a weaker cool front heading through the morning. Could produce a few light showers to start off today, but not expecting a whole lot with the first wave. Still going to be very mild even with that front coming through as temperatures get into the 70s tomorrow. Lots of clouds around, but by the evening as the secondary front makes its way through, a little better chance for maybe some slight rain chances in and around the area. We'll go 20-30% come Sunday evening as that front moves through. Only expecting about 1/100th to 1/10 of an inch of rain, so not a whole lot of rain with this system. Then turning cooler and breezy Sunday night into Monday morning, temperatures falling down into the 40s. Could have some peaks of sunshine to begin our Monday, but clouds quickly returning across the area. Most of the day is dry on Monday, but late in the night, Monday into Tuesday, a stationary front lifts out of the Gulf, producing a good chance for some scattered showers starting off Tuesday morning. I do expect that front to continue the lift to the north, so better rain chances Tuesday afternoon look to be across northern portion of the state over into Mississippi, but we'll still have a few scattered showers in and around the area. So I think Tuesday is really when we start to see the rain chances increase around Acadiana. We'll continue to have rain chances into our Wednesday as that stationary front continues to be draped around the area. Also the possibility for a few rumbles of thunder heading into our Wednesdays. You see a little bit of the yellow showing up, so maybe a little heavier showers Wednesday into Thursday, continuing to be with us as that front doesn't move a whole lot. Mild conditions begin to then move in atop the area as that front lifts off to the north by Friday afternoon as temperatures get back into the mid-70s, so feeling a little bit more spring-like towards the end of the work week. And then that front really lifts up to the north. We start off really dry and mild on Saturday, but by Saturday afternoon, starting to see some scattered showers return. Then as we push into the evening, maybe as the Rio Parade is starting to roll through downtown Lafayette, you can see the chance for some scattered showers with the next front heading in here next weekend and then pushing out, finally beginning to clear the pattern heading into the following Sunday and into the next week. For the rainfall with this system, it's going to be fairly light. Each day we'll only see maybe a quarter to a half inch, but gradually over 7 or 8 days we could eventually get up to 3 inches here in Lafayette, 2.5 down towards New Iberia. Higher amounts the farther north you get, but we have been relatively dry, so flooding concerns should be no real problem as the ground should be able to soak up the light rains that we get in the coming week. 68, so we pretty much stay level as far as temperatures through this evening, maybe even warm a degree or two. Mid-70s tomorrow afternoon. Pushing into the evening, that's when that front comes through, so temperatures drop into the new work week. 53 for Lafayette, but you see some 40s, so you might have to get some of those heavier jackets out heading back to school and work on Monday. And then we stay on the cooler side, below average, struggling to get into the lower 60s with only upper 50s for highs, Ville Platte to Alexandria. So mostly cloudy and mild tonight as we just basically hang in the mid 60s with that dense fog developing down towards the Gulf Coast. For our Sunday, we'll call it mostly cloudy, but I wouldn't be surprised with some sunshine along with a few light showers. 75 for that high, but we will start to turn cooler later on in the day behind that secondary front, dropping us, as you can see, temperatures on the cooler side Monday. Warm back up Tuesday, but then that's when the better rain chances arrive, Tuesday, Wednesday, and the Thursday. Friday might get a little bit of a break before next weekend. Good chance for showers on Saturday. And then it does look like winter could be returning heading into the last week of February with highs in the 50s by the end. So winter may not be done